What's up, guys? It's Ryan here with Wake Everyone Up. Before we get into this episode, I want you to do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Throw yourself a like, a subscribe, and try to share this video for me, will you? Especially if you like it. So, we're going to talk about blockers today. So, here's the deal. If you have little ones, run them out, shoo them out of the room so they can't hear it, because I am going to say the word a lot. So here's the deal. You're going to deal with cock blockers up from the time you're 19 to you die. Just saying. Okay? So here's the deal. The first set of cock blockers you're going to encounter is whenever you guys start going to the clubs and being with your friends and looking for women. This because I'm talking to the guy side here real quick. You're going to have your group of guys, you're going to have your group of women, right? Guys always have wingmen, and I'm going to tell you why they have wingmen in a second, but you've always got that one girl in that group that always tries to butt in when you or your buddy goes and talks to said friend. So hence where the wingman comes in play. That wingman's job is to distract and pull away as best he can that cock blocker from interfering with his friend talking to her friend. That's cock blocker number one. Okay? So if you have a good wingman, you're going to get through the barricade of that cock blocker and you're going to actually start striking up a conversation with her friend. Maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't, but eventually at some point in time it does work out. And now you've gotten the cock blockers all out of the way and there ain't no more cock blocking. You and your little gal are mwah, 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 and kissy kissy and lovey dovey and all that stuff. One thing leads to another. You're probably in your mid-20s, early 20s, mid-20s, late 20s, you get married. Okay, great, fun, great, fine, dandy. Ooh, we don't have to worry about cock blockers anymore. Guess what? You're wrong. She comes home one day and says, "Baby, I have a surprise for you. Are you sitting down?" So you're like, okay. So I just came back from the doctor and we're going to have a baby. So you start blubbering with tears like a little schoolgirl that just dropped her ice cream on the ground. You guys hugging, kissing. Oh, we're so happy. Okay. 9 months later, guess what? Cock blocker number 2 comes into play. That's right. I just called your child a cock blocker because I'm going to tell you right now, from the time she's born until the time she's about 18, 19 years old, they're going to be freaking cock blocking you for their whole life. So, yes. And for some reason, you've actually managed, when she's gone off to grandma and grandpa's house, you managed to have that one weekend, right? Your wife comes to you and she says, "Hey, baby, I'm pregnant." So how? Why? When? We don't do it anymore because of the cock blocker in the other room. You remember that time she went over to grandma and grandpa's house? Oh, yeah. No, I was at the store. It wasn't me. We can't have it. We're already going. I'm counting down the years. We have like 8 years, 9 years to go, and then she's out of the house. And guess what? Cock blocker number 3 comes in. So now you got 2 cock blockers in the house that aren't your wife's friend, right? They're running around. You start getting all nitty gritty, grinding, what have you, having some fun with your wife. Guess what happens? Mom, you. What do you want? Jordan won't let me play with the remote. Oh my God. All right, so guess what? Mood's ruined, wife's up. Not happening. All right, so let's fast forward a few more years. And, your daughter's turning 15, 16 years old. Guess what happens? Interplay, cock blocker number 4. Cock blocker number 4. Guess what? You just became the cock blocker. How did I get to this point? how did I become the cock blocker? Well, guess what? You had a girl. So if you would have had a boy, all you had to do was worry about one dick. But since you had a girl, you got to worry about all the dicks. So now you're sitting here freaking just doing the best you can with these kids, these just cock blocking everything, right? Just trying, praying to God that one does not slip through. You know, it's a lot harder than you think. I will tell you from experience, just let you know. So, I don't know, probably let's just hopefully say she gets out of college and what have you, and let's say 8 years later, she's 24, 25, and she comes home to you, mom and dad. You got like one more kid that's almost gone out of the house to get rid of all the cock blockers and all that stuff, and you can finally have sex in peace with your wife. No, because guess what? As hard as you tried being that cock blocker, you failed because she comes home with this new beau or this old beau or this beau she's been with for a while and says, Mom, Dad, you're going to be grandma and grandpa. We're having a baby. You're like, no, why? What'd I do? And mom's just tearing, blubbering, you know, and you're going, okay, I can't wait to have grandbabies. I'm not going to sit here and just be upset about it, what have you. Well, guess what happens? Cock blocker number 5. Because what happens? Guess what happens? They come to grandma and grandpa's house. So once the last cock blocker you had sitting in the house, you're waiting for her to leave the nest or what have you. Now all of a sudden the grandbabies start coming in. And guess what happens? They start cock blocking you. You're like, wait a minute, how the hell did this happen? I got freaking cock blockers. I've been dealing with cock blockers since I was 19 years old. When is the cock blockers going to end? Come on. You know, so they start to get a little bit older. You start to get a little bit older. Cock blocker number 6 comes into play. Guess what happens? You guessed it. Grandbabies are up. They're grown. They're not coming over as much. Menopause. She don't want to do nothing with you. You might as well just take long showers or cold showers. One of the two, you're freaking doing something in the shower. Because there's no more. Menopause will start cock blocking you again. Now, if you're lucky, you won't freaking need help with that down there. That would be cock blocker number 7 if that happens, but luckily they've come up with pills for that. But now she don't want to do nothing. So now you've dealt with your cock blockers all your life. What happens now? You look back and you're like, you know what? It was worth all those cock blockers. But I'm just telling you, if you think that you kid yourself for a second that you're gonna get rid of some cock blockers, you're going to have a whole life of cock blockers. You're not going to get away from cock blockers. So don't even try. Make the best of it. If she says, let's go, you better hurry up and go. Be the Minuteman. Freaking get up, get down, get out, get on with your day. Because you're only going to have a few minutes before you start hearing, Mom, Grandma, menopause, cock blocker, my friend. So get in, get out, get gone. My best advice. So if you're one that goes long, I'm sorry for you. Anyway, that's my video. That's my story. That's how I feel about cock blockers in life. If you like this, go do me a favor, share, like, subscribe. Have a good day and take care, guys. Bye.